10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Film the future. How do you imagine the future? The Consulate General of Mexico in Los Angeles invited us to the short film contest Film the Future. 74 videos later, over 30,246 Instagram views and 12,716 likes, here we are, announcing the winners. Thank you to everyone who opened the conversation on how we envision the world we should all build together. Mil gracias. Estamos unidos en Los Ángeles.
Well, we are thrilled at the Mexican Consulate because today, finally, here we're together with all the participants and the winners. And really, you know, the Consulate is usually very well known because of the citizen services that we provide, and we issue passports, but we also promote culture. So this wonderful initiative is an opportunity to show what we do. And we do this with wonderful allies, with wonderful sponsors. And I really want to thank, I'm going to start expressing my sincere appreciation to the three wonderful jurors to this contest. Is the Mexican actress Rebecca Jones, the TV personality in entertainment and sport Thea Andrews, and the director and screenwriter Sergio Guerrero. Really, you have made an outstanding team that analyzed every single aspect of the short films. Thank you very much. Also to our sponsors that, well, we couldn't do this without them. So they helped us not in the easy times, but also in the hard times you are with us. Especially thanks to Tanya Mordacci, co-producer and executive producer of Film the Future Contests and founder of Superhero Latina, to Ben Lopez, the executive director of NALIP, National Association of Latino Independent Producers, Marlene Marroquin, executive director of the US-Mexico Chamber of Commerce, LA Regional Chapter, Erika Lilly, entrepreneur, Marianne Walker, managing partner at WH Legal Group, and last but not least, to Yolanda Selene Walter-Mead from This Is About Humanity. All of them will be presenting the awards tonight. And also I want to thank Sarah Hodge, that is the director and founder of the Guanajuato International Film Festival. And she will talk about what she has just offered us. So we will have another platform to showcase these wonderful short films. And just to end my intervention, I want to tell you, to share with you that here at the Mexican Consulate, we work as a team because that's the only way we can succeed. But sometimes when a person is so committed and has a wonderful idea, I really want to recognize Cynthia Prida, that is our cultural attaché. And when she came to my office and said, well, I have an idea, let's film the future. And I said, go ahead. So thank you so much, Cynthia. Now you can tell us about the contest.
Thank you so much, Consul General. I'm very happy to be here. Bienvenidos. I'm Cynthia Prida. I'm in charge of cultural affairs at the Consulate General of Mexico in Los Angeles, as my boss said. And I want to share that the Consulate has a Center for Culture and Cinematic Arts. And that is a place where artists meet. We have musicians, poets, writers, directors, actors, producers, screenwriters, all types of visual artists of all nationalities. They meet, display, and screen their work here. And yes, we promote Mexican identity through culture and arts, but mostly we care about creating a place where intercultural dialogue happens. And with that spirit, we launched the Film the Future contest, which aims in these historic times to open positive and constructive conversations among Angelenos. The contesting videos have, as of today, more than 31,000 views, 13,000 likes, hundreds of comments, and they continue to be seen. It has been a true pleasure to receive your short films, see them many times, understand your vision, follow the voting process, and hear the jurors discuss them. But above all, it was very inspiring and invigorating to witness how Angelenos care about fighting racism and discrimination, promoting gender equality and fairness, acknowledging our essential workers, educating our children, caring for the elderly, and portraying resilience in times of COVID, these among other relevant topics. I want to give a special mention to filmmaker Ram Sardar and his short film One Life, which has not officially in the contest, but it was very well liked. You will find his video on our Instagram. Also, our sincere gratitude to producer, actress, and friend Bange Tapia, who is now running this show, and to Nelly Castañeda from the Baja California International Film Festival. I am confident that the Mexican Center for Culture and Cinematic Arts will open its doors again. And when that happens, when it is safe for us to come back, we will love to screen all the Film the Future short films and meet you all. But that will be in the future. Now let's start. It is an honor to introduce you to Tanya Mordacci, co-producer and executive producer of the Film the Future contest. It has been a true delight to work with such a wonderful human being. She brought so much positive energy into everything. Tanya, you are an amazing connector. Mil gracias. Tanya, the floor is yours. Thanks.
Cynthia, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I am Tanya Mordacci. I am founder of Superhero Latina Entertainment. And I had the honor of being in this beautiful journey of Film the Future and working with a team of mainly women who know, I get goosebumps, who not only their work is impeccable and committed, but they do it with passion. Consul General Marcela Celorio, you are the coolest and the best consul we can have. Thank you so much for opening conversations that not only are open for Latinos, but you want to hear all Angelenos' voices. So thank you very much. And Cynthia Prida, Consul for Cultural Affairs, you have been a great mentor and friend. Cynthia, for her, nothing is impossible. She waves her magic wand. She gets everything done. It's just a beauty to work alongside both of you. And to all the team at the Consulate General of Mexico, thank you so much because you make us very proud of our consulate. And as every project, many people are involved because magic only happens through collaboration, and I will thank them shortly. But first I want to share with you that Film the Future came to me. I was approached by the consulate and a few weeks, sorry, I'm very excited. A few weeks after the lockdown. And I remember it was a time when I was going crazy for the uncertainty. I thought I could not handle it. And I remember driving down to downtown LA, which is a place I call home because I was not born here. I am an Angelina by choice. And I was driving down and it was very, very late at night and the buildings were gleaming, but there was a silence and there was an eeriness in the city I loved. And I thought, what am I going to do with my life? And what is going to happen to our world? And now I know that the energy of uncertainty can be collectively transformed into positive change. And it's been an honor to see everyone's videos and realize through them that we are never alone. And that at the end, as diverse as we can all be, we all yearn for the same. We want peace, equality, and respect. So thank you very much, all the great friends, Arturo Zúñiga, producer and post-producer for all the videos that you've seen. Banje Tapia, friend, producer, actor, and founder of Actor Slash. She introduced me to the Consulate, and she's running the show, as Cynthia mentioned. Thank you very much to Nick Casey. We love you, Nick. Nick helped us with LGBTQ outreach. They was the project director. Piera Klein, Gianni Weisman, Marco de Molina, Javier Seriani, and fantastic Nelly Castañeda, who has offered to show the film The Future in her festival, Baja California Film Festival. Thank you so much. And let me see, I wrote it down. And I want to send big love to Sebastian Spader because he always reminds me of staying present. And a big love to my mother because she taught me to be fearless. I miss you. I know you're watching. And thank you very much to all of you who believe that we can build a better future together. Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. From us to you, big love.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.
From us to you, big love.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.
My name is Marlene, and I'm the Executive Director of the United States-Mexico Chamber of Commerce. And it's a true pleasure and a privilege to be here, forming part of this wonderful project that the Mexican Consulate has organized. Film The Future. When I was approached by this project, I thought, what a wonderful idea to be here. What a great program to help our community in so many different ways. At the U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce, not only we organize programs to export, import, trade missions to different places, help the business people to do international business and trade. One of the favorite things that I do is absolutely something to do related with film. And the Chamber is very pleased to be part of this program. We have also offered 4 corporate memberships for the winners. These memberships will really help you increase your visibility, increase the business that you do. We very much look forward to being part and working very closely with you. And once again, it's a true pleasure to be here. Marlene Marroquin from the U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to all my wonderful friends for this great program.
My name is Ben Lopez, and I also want to thank everyone that's involved in this project. We believe that investing early in the Latinx pipeline is so important. So on behalf of the National Association of Latino Independent Producers, we're proud to be part of this project. We think that these filmmakers, we want to not only award them with memberships to NALIP, but also have an opportunity for them to have a chance to pitch their projects with us. In addition to that, we're going to open up opportunities through the Latino Lens Workshop series, and also for them to be involved in the Emerging Content Creator Inclusion Initiative. So on behalf of NALIP, I just wanted to thank everyone for allowing us to be part of this. We think the world of the Consulate, with also working with Cynthia Prida. Thank you. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Same thing for obviously with Banje and also working with Tanya. Thank you. It's an honor and looking forward to being involved in many more of these.
My name is Yolanda Selena Walter Mead, and I am co-founder of This Is About Humanity. Similar to the Consulate General of Mexico in Los Angeles, we uplift and elevate the voices of vulnerable communities. in our case, vulnerable communities at the US-Mexico Cali-Baja border, be they migrants, families, unaccompanied minors, LGBTQ+ individuals, and more. Over the past 2 years, my co-founders at This Is About Humanity, Elsa Collins and Zoe Winkler, and I, along with our followers from Northern California, SoCal, Latino America, and beyond, have supported issues from family reunification to COVID-19 rapid relief. Our innovative cross-border matching grant initiatives held in conjunction with the International Community Foundation in San Diego, FIC Baja, Apoyemos a Tijuana, and others have allowed us to grant over $1 million to 30+ frontline organizations, including in Los Angeles, Immigrant Defenders Law Center, Casa Cornelia Law Center in San Diego, Casa YMCA, and Fronteras Unidas Pro Salud in Baja California. You and our followers employ our collective platforms to support, to collaborate, to craft, create, and construct what we imagine to be our vision of a better future. Come follow us at This Is About Humanity. I'm delighted to be a sponsor of the Filma el Futuro, Film the Future contest, put on by the Consulado General de Mexico in Los Angeles, CCCMLA, and Superhero Latina Productions. It is precisely initiatives such as this one which allow us to be reflective, to become transformative, to transcend challenges, and to move forward together. I'm incredibly excited to announce the third most upvoted video. I wholeheartedly agree with its message of conceptually releasing those borders and fears which ultimately keep us from uniting. Let us recognize our duality. Let us come together and make the world a better place. Angelinos, I'm honored to introduce The Seed by Josue Emanuel Munoz of One Way Media. Congratulations y enhorabuena.
We all start as perfect seeds, but as we sprout, hate, shame, fear, and anxiety from our environment rains on our soil and nourishes our seed. When we don't acknowledge our shadows, we project them onto others, our minds, villains on repeat in our screens and in the groups we belong to. Drown the noise to find the beautiful and ugly truth in the silent garden of our minds. Accept the duality in nature, the sun and moon, the dirt and clouds. To accept the duality in ourselves, ignorance and wisdom, excitement and anxiety, love and fear. Breathe and release the borders and fears that keep us from uniting. It's us versus the problem.
Hello, I'm Josue Manuel Munoz. It's an honor sharing my name with you. I'm a sibling, Soshiwa filmmaker and media educator, founder of On the Way Media, and writer-producer of The Seed. As many of you know, nourishing a seed, a dream, a child, a film takes a village. So I wanted to thank the team that made this project possible. Director, Losa Maru, sound designer and sound mixer, Jared Fellows, Renato Flores, our composer, and my incredible partner and quarantine companion, Maki, who's over in the back. Gracias también a mi familia for nourishing me, spending so much time on me, even if my words don't always make sense. Thank you to all the teachers, mentors, peers who have taught me how to fail, learn, and love. And thank God, Abun, Allah, our light, the universe, who taught me that we are very similar. We grow with love and we weaken with fear. And then there are those of us, the invisible people of the world, who are hungry to be alive. The year I was born, Mexican anthropologist Guillermo Bonfil Batalla's words were translated to English, and this is true for Mexico and the US, as well as many other nations. Cultural unification has always been attempted through the elimination of one and the spread of the other. It's time to learn from our history and not repeat our mistakes. It's time to decolonize and decentralize the narrative, our narrative. Thank you. For this, I want to thank the Mexican Center for Culture and Cinematic Arts and the Consulate General of Mexico and LA. And thank you to the promotional partners for sharing your vision of a future for the people, by the people. Thank you for the reminder that we're all bridges between nations, generations, and many peoples. May we all continue sharing and nourishing the seed within. I look forward to serving our transnational, multicultural, multiracial, LGBTQ+ community. And if you want to nourish some seeds while you're on your way, the link is in the bio at On the Way Media. Thanks again.
I would like to thank all of you who participated, who sent the videos, who watched the videos, who voted. These are very, very tough times for everyone, not just one person, not just one group, it's for humanity. So besides all the problems that we are seeing, there is something to learn, and that's very important for us to see it. And that is that we need all of us together in this moment, that it is very important, science, doctors, as the persons that works in the fields. So this is a very, very crucial moment to learn. And I'm going to present the second most voted video on Instagram, which when I watch it, it really, really touched my soul, because I know we have a struggle with racism, with classism. So this video was like perfect. So I'm with you, I'm with all of you, and we as humans will thrive if we are all together in this. Thank you so much to everyone again. And now I'm presenting Cuando Esto Pase by Pamela Muñoz. Thank you.
Al principio creí que eran tiempos de caos, pero el caos siempre ha estado ahí. Crecí escuchando frases como, estás prieta, engordaste, pareces niño, deberías hacer esto, deberías hacer aquello. Crecí creyendo que debía hacer todo menos yo. Crecí escuchando eso y les creí. Dicen que cuando miras largo tiempo al abismo, el abismo también mira dentro de ti. Intenté varias veces mantener la mirada en mí misma y supe que era momento de aceptar mis sombras y abrazarlas. Me di cuenta que la vida es muy corta como para no amarse a sí mismo. El mundo nos muestra que la solución está dentro de nosotros. Cuando esto pase, y pasará, saldré a la calle con la sonrisa que siempre tuve miedo de mostrar.
Pamela, muchísimas gracias. Tu video estuvo precioso. Por favor, danos unas palabras. Gracias.
Hola, ¿sí se escucha? ¿Sí me ven?
Sí, te escuchamos. Gracias.
Okay. Bueno, hello everybody. I'm really happy to be part of this initiative. This contest gave us the opportunity to express our ideas and share positive messages to society. And my team and I, we are really, really happy with this award. But the biggest award was to hear the comments from people who say that they felt really identified with the video. And that for us is just golden. And in general, all my films talks about social issues, but this time I thought it was important to talk about the power that we have as people to change the world. And it may sound really very trivial, but it's real. And the change comes from within. We cannot give what we don't have. So thank you very much again for this initiative. And yeah, thank you.
Felicidades, Pamela Vasquez. That was a wonderful video, wonderful work. I'd also like to thank Ambassador Celorio and Tanya Mordacci for producing this event. Cynthia Prida Felicidades. This was an amazing event. This is the most I've had since COVID started. So my name is Marianne Walker, entrepreneur, founder of Walker Advertising, 1-800-THE-LAW-2, Los Defensores, and now managing partner of the law firm WH Legal Group out of DC. And I am a proud and excited sponsor of today's event because it was an invitation for all of us to dream. So during COVID, it's been scary. Everything we've known has disappeared except for, the core family. And so this invitation to dream led to hundreds of videos of people saying what they would like to see in the future. And so thank you, Tanya and Cynthia, for dreaming this up, and Marcela for supporting it, and all the supporters, because dreaming is how all great things start, and you've invited us all to do that. So it is my privilege tonight to announce the most upvoted video using Instagram as a platform, very democratic, where the public correctly voted as the best video, Generational Revelations by Elijah Garcia.
We're doing all we can to destroy it.
Destroy it? What possible reaction do you expect when this is our reality? We can be brutally executed again and again and again with no end in sight, except for a few social media posts. Who's to protect us when the protectors become executioners?
Not only is it the Black community, but also the Latino community getting their basic human rights stripped away from them, being caged like animals just to try to provide for their family.
However, it's no longer a community. It's become a divided subculture of ethnicities. At what point did we stop being under one nation in a common fight? We turn our backs on the very people that made this country. Then here I say, we will no longer turn our backs. We will no longer be divided, rather united. The future I see for my children will no longer see these injustices we've seen for decades now. For our people, we will now be united. We will now have our voices be heard. We will no longer be silenced, because silence is the greatest instrument of oppression.
First, Gage and I, we most importantly just want to thank the Consulate General of Mexico in Los Angeles. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share these issues going on in our country at the moment, as well as our talents giving us this platform. We'd absolutely love to thank our family and friends who have put in so much effort into pushing this, specifically my dear aunt, Valeska and Karen Roman, and as well as our good friend, Annette Fraley, for giving us her location. We'd also love to thank everybody who's just shared, liked anything with this video. This wouldn't have happened without you. The credit is completely yours, as well as just pushing this message. Again, thank you to everybody who connected with the message as well, and knowing that all we're trying to spread is awareness and love and progress. So, Gage.
Yeah, I did a lot of the audio work and production on the film, and that's kind of my passion, and Elijah's passion is directing film. So I want to thank you guys for giving us the platform and opportunity to share our passions to these people, and to kind of make our voices heard, and make content that is worth creating.
Absolutely. And we're honestly just so excited. As far as in the future, this is just the beginning for us. We're excited to spread awareness to other causes and to continue a message of love and unity and progress in general. So look out for anything in the future. We're coming back very soon. It's just a start. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations to all the winners. I'm very glad that I get to introduce this part, because please, all participants, check your IGs, because you will receive a code if you are a winner to join the Zoom call. So everyone, please check your IGs. It's an honor to introduce 3 exceptional people. Not only are they exceptional in their careers, but they are exceptional human beings that promote in their life and through their work a more egalitarian and harmonious planet. I want to introduce you to Rebecca Jones. Her roles, she's a very known actor. Her roles have been ingrained into her culture. I don't think anyone can play a better villainess as she can. Rebecca is also a producer, an influencer, and she has a project for storytelling for children. Welcome, Rebecca. Please join us. I would also like to introduce journalist. Hello. Our second jury member is a journalist, a host, an activist. Thea Andrews-Wolf is part of Visionary Women, and she also works when she's off camera with Good Plus Foundation. Please join us, Thea.
Hi.
Hello.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. And we have two-time Emmy Award winner, writer, director, activist, and as he said in the email when I asked him, how should I introduce you? He said, just say you're my friend. So my friend, Sergio Guerrero, welcome, welcome, and thank you very much. This is a trifecta. And
Hola.
thank you for being part of Film the Future.
Thank you for having us. Thank you, and gracias Tania, y gracias y felicidades a la cónsul Cynthia Prida también. Esta iniciativa es realmente increíble. So let me tell you that it was a very, very tough decision because the quality of all the shorts were amazing. So I look at every single short from three different perspectives. The first one was the message. As a screenwriter, I pay attention, especially attention to what is the filmmaker wanted to say and what they want to express. So from A Day Without a Mexican Film to my latest film that is called Intolerance No More, is the message what keeps me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and keeps me going and making movies. So for me, the message is very important. The second one is the execution. The actual filmmaking with an iPhone. I also direct a whole movie with just an iPhone. So I really know how powerful that little camera can be. And the third one is the artistry and the creative skills of the filmmakers, the symbols, the texture, the lighting, and everything. So based on those three elements, I'm going to announce the second place that we chose, thanks to Rebecca and Thea also for having me in this very selected group. So with not further ado, the second place is some drums, The Tunnel by Casey Christen. And the Tunnel is a very powerful short film that it takes us right next to the protesters. So why don't we take a look at it and you decide and you let me know what you think.
That was amazing.
Amazing. So it was amazing, literally. It was an amazing piece that takes us right inside that tunnel with a beautiful ending that literally you see the light at the end of the tunnel and you see a hope at the end of the tunnel. So congratulations, Casey. Amazing piece.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I don't know that I could get a better introduction literally ever than that introduction. So thank you, CCMLA, the Mexican Consulate General, this incredible sponsors, and our extremely distinguished jury. This is an incredible validation as a filmmaker. And during this time of really great uncertainty, challenging filmmakers to imagine a future, inspired so many films. I mean, like, I'm honored to be part of this group of filmmakers and content creators. This movie was inspired by the incredible work of Black organizations who are literally fighting for the future of their community. And as a white queer woman, I would be remiss not to acknowledge that I had the privilege of being able to be a part of that as an observer and not having to lead it, so I could talk about it. And as a filmmaker, that being the one behind the camera tells the story, but I wouldn't have been in that tunnel to witness that collective future without all of the work of Black Lives Matter Los Angeles, Build Power, and Black, who organized that particular march. So I am so grateful to have been given this opportunity to use my voice for that cause. So as gratitude, this incredible reward is going to be donated to those organizations so that we can keep marching towards that future. So thank you for giving us that opportunity. And I'm humbled by all of the work that's being done by this organization to give voice and stage time to people who have previously been excluded. And I joined CCMLA in expanding these opportunities to as many different shades of the LGBTQIA+ rainbow in Los Angeles and beyond. Thank you so much, deeply. This is one of the first films I've ever made, and I could not have gotten a better stamp of approval. So thank you.
Congratulations, Casey. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful speech. And thank you for donating your to these organizations. What an incredibly generous thing to do, to pass it along like that. It's my honor now to announce the second place winner. As Sergio mentioned, it was just so difficult. There were so many beautiful films and they were so very different. This particular film, I think, grabbed our attention because there was an optimism and a hopefulness in it that was really beautiful. It was made by a pair of brothers. We thought that artistically it was so well executed and creative. It was funny. You'll see there's some funny moments in it. And thematically, it said something important about looking forward, I think, the silver linings in a time that we're living in right now, which is incredibly difficult. We are faced with a lot of extreme challenges, with a lot of hardship and a lot of pain and suffering right now. But I think as artists, we also know that sometimes in those dark moments, moments of beauty can be born, moments of creativity and moments of artistic innovation. And this little film is about one of those moments and about how these brothers hope to see that moment blossom in the future. And as I watched it, I was reminded of the great Canadian poet, Leonard Cohen, who is also a Buddhist monk. I'm a Canadian, and he has a wonderful song called Anthem, where he said, forget your perfect offering. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And that's what this piece reminded me of, about in this cracked moment, there's a bit of light shining through. So please enjoy this beautiful film. And I'll announce it before we watch it. Congratulations to our filmmakers, Robert and Anthony Giordano. And please enjoy when we meet again.
Bye.
Will you keep working on that song, okay?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We actually first heard about the Film the Future, Film del Futuro Festival when Robert was on a panel with Vanje that she was hosting on the Baja California Film Festival. And as soon as it was over, we looked at each other and we were like, we can get this done in 48 hours, right? Yeah, we got it. Yeah. And we
did a great job.
Oh, thank you so much. And a lot of the skills that we've acquired by doing constant short films and putting out projects with our production company, Giordano Brothers Film, those skills really were put to the test here. And we really, our goal for the project, like you stated beautifully, Tia, was just to have some fun and to help our audience just escape all of this for, if only 57 seconds, We really want to thank Banje, Marcela, Cynthia, Tanya, the Consulado General de Mexico, who made all of this possible. Thank you for all of your hard work. We really appreciate it. Another big thank you to Asunta Serna and Scott Cleverton. Their daily live chats are super amazing. Their classes are wonderful. And they really care about the industry, and they promote this idea of how essential it is for us to be self-sufficient creators. And then once we moved to LA, we found the actor/community, and they promote the same exact thing. Yeah, it's been so great keeping inspired and active during this whole time. So thank you so much. Once again, we're so grateful to be here. Thank you to everyone. And shout out to Mama and Papa. We love you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I feel very grateful to be here tonight. And I want to thank General Consul Marcela Celorio for inviting me, and Cynthia Brida for inviting me to be a part of this fabulous cultural movement. And I want to say special thanks to my very good friend, Henry Hoffman. I personally try not to think about the future. So I considered it was a real challenge for anyone submitting their films to this contest to express their feelings about the future in only 58 seconds. And although many of the films deal with important issues that pertain not only to Angelenos, but to the rest of the world, Christian Nieco dares to deal with an issue that is also present in our daily lives, one that is as dangerous and almost as deadly, our constant companion in these trying pandemic times. It's called fear. So, Un Futuro Sin Miedo, which is the winner of the first prize in this fabulous contest, is beautifully shot and well acted. We all agreed in the jury that was very well acted. And it invites us in a very simple and elegant way to live without fear, to realize that it's okay to feel afraid because we all have doubts about what the future will bring. But the sad part is that many times these terrible scenarios that we imagine during these bouts of fear have nothing to do with whether they will happen or not, yet they make us very, very unhappy. So with this short film, Christian Nieco reminds us of the words of the great Richard Wagner: imagination creates reality. So congratulations to Christian Nieco, paisano de Puebla, for his great talent and for reminding us that the power is ours, that now is the time to face our fears, that now is the time to adopt a mindset of gratitude for the simple, everyday gifts of life, that now is the time to have faith that whatever happens in the future, we will find a way to deal with it. That now is the time to face the wave. So let's see Sin Miedo al Futuro.
guys hear me? I can't hear you, Rebecca. I think your microphone is on mute.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Hello.
Hi, congratulations, Cristian. Muchas felicidades.
Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Well, first, thank you to you and all the judges, and obviously the CCC and the Consulate and Tanya and Banque and everybody. I think it's beautiful what you guys all did, coming together and kind of like open the doors to people that, to artists, but in general to everybody, to share what it's important for them in these times of a pandemic. I think almost all of our lives change, so I think it's beautiful to see everyone's message on screen. So it's an honor for me just to be a part of this event, to see everyone's work was very inspiring. So thank you. I also want to thank, my wife, Hope, which helped me with the story, and my best friend, Jared, which helped me with the sound design and the editing, and Alan Balandra, which helped me with the music. And basically the idea was, with all this happening with the pandemic and the political arena, of the entire world, sometimes I get overwhelmed. That I was like, how can I help? And I thought, well, maybe just starting with myself, and I think once you start growing up, you start realizing how dangerous the world is, or like how vulnerable you are, and you start creating fears, and sometimes those fears can push you down and make you very sheltered. So I think fear, I think it's healthy for growth, but we need to be aware that fears also can freeze us up. And I think a future where each of us has that ocean, metaphorically, that fear that has hurt us in the past, and we need to break through and overcome it at our own time. So yeah, thank you.
Well, congratulations. Very, very well deserved. Really.
Thank you so much.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you, guys.
Now the time has come, and we will announce the selection from the Consulate General of Mexico. We only have one winner, and for that, here is the Consul General of Mexico in LA, Marcela Celorio, who has been behind this initiative. She even wrote and shot her own short film. You're a doer, boss, and I am very proud to work with you. Here she is, Marcela Celorio.
Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, indeed, I submitted my own short film on an anonymous way. Maybe sometime I will share it with you. But before I announce the Consulate's choice, I would like to make a recognition for the best music. And this is a very personal note. I really love the COVID del Futuro de Eduardo Iván Muñoz y Z33R0. So they're gonna receive a commemorative coin from the Consulate General of Mexico. I don't know if you can see it. And this, we have been here for more than 130 years. I am the second woman to hold this post. So for me, it's very important that you have this coin. So can we listen to the COVID del Futuro, please?
Hay miles de razones que tengo para vivir, por eso decidí que hoy voy a salir. Ya no es tiempo de esperar, es tiempo de actuar. No me quedo aquí, mi vida es para gozar. Ya cumplí la cuarentena, eso sí valió la pena. Yo me arriesgo, no le temo a nada. Sigo con la lucha, con todo y mi máscara, hasta que haya cura, salga la vacuna. COVID de presente, COVID de futuro, anda para adelante, vamos todos juntos. COVID de presente, COVID de futuro, estamos todos listos para el nuevo mundo. Mi vida es esencial y mi trabajo también. El gobierno no lo cree, pero lo hago por tu bien. Vendedores, ambulantes, los que hacen la limpieza, jornaleros, doctores, los que te sirven la mesa. It will make the world much better if we help each other. Doesn't matter where you come from, tomorrow to come down. COVID de presente, COVID de futuro, estamos todos listos para este nuevo mundo.
And now the winner and the Consulate choice is Fruits of Labor, the Eli Feniks. Really, Eli, you capture our message. You capture what we wanted to recognize, and mainly all this feeling of gratitude to all the essential workers. Really, for me, it was fantastic, and we want to thank you because you did this.
Every day, hundreds of migrant workers greet the morning sun on their face. Bent at the waist, they pick. Back starting to hurt, sweat drips on the face, they pick. $6.50 an hour, not paid very well. They would be out marching with us, but they don't even have the right to protest. They just pick. From field to the shelf, we pay no mind to the journey, just pick the best off the shelf. Forgetting the sweet fruit caused sweat to drip from a sun-beaten face. Through the worst of the pandemic, considered essential. But due to lack of documentation, they're told by the system they have no potential. Considered subhuman due to lack of credentials. Post-pandemic, the least we could do was legally recognize the rights of those deemed essential.
Hola, buenas tardes, mundo virtual. Wow. I'm deeply grateful to be receiving this prize. I'm on top of the world right now, man. My name's Eli Feniks. I'm a documentary filmmaker from Los Angeles with an interest in fictional narratives. I'm the writer, director, and producer of Fruits of Labor. I'd like to thank my editor, Clara Ann, because without her, nothing would be possible. I'd like to thank everybody that watched my film. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I'd also like to thank the Consulate General of Mexico for providing young filmmakers like myself such a great opportunity. And I would also like to thank them for selecting my film. Muchas gracias. To be chosen as a winner truly is a great honor and privilege. Speaking of privilege, I'd like to point out that for a long time, only a select few had access to the tools to create film. To make film was a great privilege. As technology makes film more accessible, we need to recognize film's true power, and that is the power to greatly amplify a thought or an idea. I think this contest was a great platform to get us young filmmakers to recognize the tools at our disposal, our cell phones, and use those tools to create something positive for the future, something positive for our future. So everybody that submitted something, don't stop making film. Your voice needs to be heard. Again, it's a great honor to have been chosen as a winner. And as I move forward in my filmmaking path, I will always try to amplify the voice of the voiceless with my work. Saludos a mi gente de Tijuana y muchas gracias.
Gracias, Eli. And quiero compartirte cuáles son tus premios. So I want to share with you the prizes. Of course, I'm going to give you a commemorative coin of the Consulate. Thanks to our sponsors, you're going to get $500. You're going to get 1 year of NALIP membership and Emerging Content Inclusion Initiative Program Scholarship, and a membership for 1 year to the U.S. Mexican Chamber of Commerce in California Regional Chapter. So there are a lot of possibilities for you now, and I am very happy. Thank you so much, Eli, for your work, and your really, you are very creative. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And now we're gonna listen to Sarah Hodge, the founder and director of the Guanajuato International Film Festival, that has very exciting news to share with us.
Hello, it's great to be with you guys. Saludos desde San Miguel de Allende. Un honor. We're really excited to be able to talk to you guys about bringing your films into the future, into the contemporary future. The Guanajuato International Film Festival is excited to announce that the winners, the selected winners from this contest, will have a special screening in our virtual reality sede. It's a space where you make your avatar And within this space, we have conference rooms, we have auditorios, we have space for co-production and pitching of international projects, but we also have projects and films like these that we saw tonight. And so we're excited to offer you guys a space where your films can be seen in Mexico, that you can send these messages back to Mexico, which I think is also really important. And well, as we say, you know, if films aren't seen, then they're not films. And so this will give you a space where several thousand of people will be able to see your film in September. The festival is from the 18th to the 27th of September. And our virtual reality sede, location, venue, will be the 20th and the 21st of September. So we look forward to seeing you there, your avatars there, and we look forward to watching your film with a big audience and celebrating this relationship, this cultural relationship between our countries.
Sarah, that is just amazing. More opportunities for all contestants. I want you to know that the Guanajuato International Film Festival is one of the 8 most important cinema festivals in Mexico. So thank you, Sarah Hodge, for this excellent opportunity. It has been a wonderful night. Our sincere gratitude to all of you for having joined us. Please stay tuned on social media. Follow the Mexican Center for Culture and Cinematic Arts. We will have more events coming up. The next one will be the drawing contest to paint the mural of the Consulate General of Mexico. I wish you all the best. And again, to say goodbye, here is the wonderful song COVID del Futuro, best music of the contest. Muchas gracias. Hasta pronto.
Hay miles de razones que tengo para vivir, por eso decidí que hoy voy a salir. Ya no es tiempo de esperar, es tiempo de actuar. No me quedo aquí ni para gozar, ya cumplí la cuarentena.